There we go. I didn't press go live.
Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling?
Ladies and gentlemen, you guys, it's Bucky, and we got Monarch here in the booth here for another exciting RFCL matchup. We got the North Dakota State Bison facing off against the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, a battle of teams that haven't got much going for them this season. Coastal got their first win last week against Upper Iowa, and they're looking to extend on their they're looking to get their second win of the season. I mean, what do you think of this matchup here, Monarch?
Yeah, this is actually a really intriguing matchup. Both of these teams still have everything to play for. Especially like you mentioned, Coastal, they could still have a winning season actually after starting 0-3. So a really intriguing matchup. Number 9 at number 8 as far as NDSU at Coastal, and so looking forward to it.
Yeah, North Dakota State still has some playoff chances as well. If this isn't a divisional game, so this game doesn't matter for them. But if they beat Montana and if they beat Upper Iowa in the last 2 weeks of the season, they're going to be able to move on to the playoffs and get that 6th seed over Upper Iowa. So we're going to go and interview Coastal Carolina first. So I'll meet you in Team 2, Monarch.
When's y'all's first game? Never mind.
Coastal Carolina. You got your first win last week. Is there any like pressure going into this NDSU game? I know they're 0-4, so it might seem like a sleeper game. But are there any pressure going in this non-divisional game right here?
I mean, there's pressure amongst ourselves because we have to perform next week and we have to perform well or we're out of the playoffs. So we have a little bit of pressure on ourselves just to find ourselves before then. But NDSU, I mean, them being 0-4, you can throw that out the window. They're a great team. They lost like 2 games on like the last play of the game with a pick 6 one time. So record doesn't necessarily mean anything in these leagues. So it's not somebody we're going to take lightly for sure.
And Coach Martin, NDSU likes to run a couple different quarterbacks. Did you game plan for only one quarterback, or did you game plan for multiple quarterbacks?
Hey, we turned a corner last week. We're ready for whatever they want to throw at us. We're just gonna play our game. We're gonna limit them on offense, and we're gonna take advantage of the opportunities that we can get.
Alrighty, Mark, got any questions?
Yeah, offensively, the bulk of your guys' success this season has been through the air. Are we expecting a similar game plan tonight from you guys, or?
I think so. I mean, if you look, we've only scored one rushing touchdown all season, and that was on a jet sweep. So, I mean, just a testament to our offense and to our wide receivers. They've been balling all season. Hoffman, we're finally figuring out how to get him going. Obviously, we got a 5-star quarterback coming in next year that'll boost our offense a little bit. Probably help our run game out some, but we still want to throw the ball. That's why we went after a pocket passer last year, and who's to say that Hoffman won't even still be the starting quarterback next year? Technically, with the way things may go, we may run a 2 QB system, but ultimately, only time will tell. We want to use Hoffman this year and get the best out of him through the air, and then next year we'll focus on getting Dawson his reps.
Right, and just an additional question, real quick. You kind of mentioned it. I know you can't mention him by name potentially, but Gumto Noodle Yeti,
Yep.
coming out of Montana, to you guys, 5-star QB. You know, is there any not saying is there any flips, but maybe some high potential, high profile flips coming your way, and some other recruits? What's the pitch that you currently have going on? Sitting at 1-3 and really haven't done too well over the last 6 or 7. As far as consistency goes, what is the pitch that has been so successful so far for you guys?
I mean, the pitch is this. You can look at it two different ways. You can look at it from an individual standpoint, as we have the all-time, well, going into this year, we had the all-time passing leader in yards. We had the two of the top 10 receivers. We've got 2 or 3 in the top 10 of tackles. So it doesn't really matter where you land as a player. You're going to come here and you're going to be in the record books as a Coastal Carolina Chanticleer. And then from a team standpoint, we struggled at the beginning of the season, but we also had a freshman quarterback going up against the number 1, number 2, and number 3 team in the league, all with returning veteran quarterbacks, veteran staffs. So we were expecting this to struggle early. That's part of it. You can only learn so much in camp. But like I said, Hoffman's starting to perform a little bit. Our wide receivers starting to click. The pitch is, if you want to win, there's only one place to do that consistently.
All right, that's all for me. Is that all for you, Monarch?
That's it. I look forward to the matchup tonight, boys.
Me too. Good luck to you guys, and we'll see you all at halftime. Now we're going to go to North Dakota State and Coach Kernsey.
Appreciate
Over here with Coach Kernsey. Now I got to turn off the Cappy Cam because he is not here yet, but he will be here shortly. We got Coach Kernsey here. I know it's a non-divisional game, and this doesn't mean anything for y'all's playoff indications, but what are the vibes in the North Dakota State locker room right now, Coach Kernsey?
It's been a great week of practice. We think we got some things figured out on offense. Defense will continue to work and carry this team, and that's where we're at this week.
Alrighty, and do we have a confirmation on who is starting at quarterback against Coastal today?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and break the news here for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and go with VY3 the rest of the year.
Hey, oh, rest of the
And
year.
Shelton is done for now, and that's the plan.
Well, that was all. That's the question I wanted to ask. You got any questions, Monarch?
Yeah, I think more of a statement and then a question. Looking at VY3 and Shelton, VY3 has had some game time, but both of them have been basically equal on stats. And I think I commend you for taking the step, Coach, for going with the younger hand there and just trying to see what you're gonna lay the groundwork for the future with him. And with the multiple weapons you have at wide receiver in Ramsey, West, Finney, and Speck, it's all uphill or all downhill, excuse me, I think, for him going forward once he gets his feet underneath of him. And, the question really is, what's the game plan offensively? Like you mentioned, defensively, you guys have been somewhat successful, keeping opponents to 17 points average over the last 3 games now. So what do you plan on doing offensively with VY3 and that whole crew?
He's going to have to carry the team. I mean, from now on, he is the team. He will run a lot, he will pass a lot, and he'll hand it off some, and we'll see what happens from there. But he's going to have to get his feet wet. He's going to have to get comfortable because he is the future of this team, and that's what we're going to have to do.
All right, that's all for me. You got any more questions, Monarch?
No, that's it. Look forward to it, Coach. Good luck to you.
Yeah.
Hey, quick shout out to my guys, Deadrian, Whoa, and Jesse.
Some good recruiting strategies right there from Coach Kearnsey. And good luck to you, man. We'll see you at halftime, all right?
Take care, guys.
Yep.
Take it easy.
Let's go back to the RFCL broadcast and let me stream this game for the boys. Go back to. There we go. Bam, bam. Hold on, let me get this stream up for you, bud. Oh, shit. Hold on. There we go. Can you see it?
Roll.
Can you hear it? Or can you see it?
Let's roll. Seeing the teal.
All right, let's go, baby. We got this is a battle, a little bit of a low-tier battle here. We got Coastal. We got, North Dakota State. North Dakota State is yet to get a win. They've had some coaching controversies. It'd be huge for this North Dakota State team if they're able to get a win here against a Coastal team that just got their first win against Upper Iowa.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I think with that turmoil, like you mentioned, Buck, it's difficult for any team to really gain confidence underneath themselves. So, with the stability they've had recently with Coach Kearnsey leading the way, I think that, you could be looking for some good things here going forward, whether that's tonight or the next 2 weeks, using this one as more of a stepping stone. And if they get the win, that's a great stepping stone, right? So really excited for it.
It's always good to see someone get their first win in the RFCL as the kick goes to the back of the end zone. They're going to take it out to about just past the 20-yard line, and that's where Coastal will start their first offensive drive of the day.
And the all teal uniforms for Coastal and that teal.
Yeah, I could barely see them. They
Teal
blended with the field.
I wonder. I haven't confirmed, but I wonder if they're gonna one day pull out the chrome teal helmets as well. So just to really blend in there with everything.
Like that Kansas player in the back of the end zone.
Yeah,
They're gonna hand it off to, I don't know, the running back, but he's gonna break some tackles and go 9 yards. Michael Taylor, 9-yard rush, and that's gonna be 2nd and 1 for Coastal. Good pickup on first down.
And Michael Taylor doing his best Mike Allstott or whatever fullback that plays running back that you want to imagine doing that tonight. Looking good so far.
Always good to have a good positive gain there on first down to set up this second down. 2nd and 1 now for Coastal. One running back in the backfield. A little bunch formation here. Running back goes on a wheel. Quarterback to the step back to pass. Has a receiver. It's going to be a first down. DJ Williams with the reception. Coastal gets their first down today on a passing play.
And, that early 9-yard gain opening up the playbook, it looked like, for Coastal Carolina. A lot of space for DJ Williams there, able to turn up field.
Jason Hoffman starting out 1 for 1. Always good to get your quarterback comfortable in the pocket early so he can deliver those deep dots later in the game. Wide receiver it's going on a motion, going to hand it off, and that's going to get blown up. Only 1-yard rush there from Michael Taylor. 2nd and 9 for Coastal.
And a great play from the linebacker there, filling that gap immediately as soon as the ball got into Taylor's arms there.
NDSU, they don't have a lot. They don't have a win yet. But if they were able to win this and then beat Montana and Upper Iowa, they would make the playoffs, which is actually insane to think about. But we got 2nd and 9 here. Hoffman's going to throw it on the wheel route, and it's going to be a first down for Coastal. Michael Taylor with the reception, 11 yards, first down. Chanticleers.
Michael Taylor now the safety route and the go-to player so far. Only 5 plays in, but 4 or 5 plays in and getting the ball 4 out of the 5. So let's see what he can do the rest of the way.
Maybe Gage and his sunglasses or something that maybe they just give him the wins. He's 1-0 with sunglasses.
Yeah, it seems to be the magic
Oh my.
token.
The jet
Oh, wow.
sweep. The jet sweep's going to go down the 30-yard line. Jaquan Dimity Jr. goes 18 yards on the jet sweep, and it's going to be a first down for Coastal.
And switching it up there to JDJ getting outside. The first play they didn't actually give it to the man in motion, so you wondered if they were going to fake it again. Nice play from the Chanticleers there.
Coastal Carolina's opening the playbook early, a mix of runs and passes. All have gone for big gains. Hoffman steps back to pass, going to throw it, and that's going to be his first inaccurate pass. He's 2 for 3 now, and it's 2nd and 10 for Coastal.
And NDSU pleased there, but it looked like there was some space for potentially the tight end. I'm not sure if Hoffman was just off balance or what happened there, but an inaccurate pass, like you said, for the first time tonight.
Yeah, I think he just missed his receiver there. Unfortunate. Stops a little bit of momentum there for Coastal, but I believe they're already in field goal range, so you don't want to be throwing a turnover here. 2nd and 10 for Coastal. They're going to hand it off to their running back. He's going to go 3 yards, Michael Taylor. It's 3rd and 7 for Coastal.
And another big play there. It looked like from either the linebacker or filling safety to stop Taylor, who looked like he had a hole there in the middle for a moment or two. Only getting 3 yards, bringing up the 3rd and long now.
Huge 3rd and 7. If North Dakota State was able to get a hold them to 3 here, Coastal's looked really good on this drive. But it'd be huge if NDSU could get a stop here. Hoffman has no running backs in the backfield. He's going to step back to pass, and he's going to get bodied in the backfield. Gets the ball out, but it's going to be an incompletion, stopping the clock, and it's 4th and 7 for Coastal.
And great pressure from NDSU. Able to get that stop here, potentially holding the 3 points.
45-yard field goal here. It's up, and it is no good. It's no good. Coastal fails to cash in on points. What is it? Did it hit the what? It just went wide right.
Wide right for sure. And NDSU's defense bend but don't break there. Let's see what they can do on offense now.
There's a great stop there from the Bison. We're able to hold him to a field goal, and the kicker just could not cash in the 3 points for Coastal after that pretty good drive to start out the game. And now we're going to see what NDSU's offense can do with one running back in the backfield. They're going to hand it off there, and he's going to go. Greg Cooper only goes 3 yards, 2nd and 7 for the Bison.
And a feeling out process for sure to come once again with that move to VY3 again on offense, trying to figure out what they're going to be for the future.
You got to make sure that VY3 feels good in the pocket so he can make these money throws later in the game. You don't want to throw with him too early, or else he's going to start throwing some inaccurate passes. And now it's 2nd and 7 for North Dakota State. One running back in the backfield. Plenty of men on the offensive line. They're going to play action it. And Vic Stark III is going to roll out. He's going to break a tackle, and now he's going to get tackled. 2-yard rush there for Vince Young III, and it's 3rd and 5 for North Dakota State.
And, it looked like they had some room there for a moment or two, but a great open field play by the Coastal Carolina linebacker, and then able to, gang tackle together with the cornerback there, bringing up 3rd and 5.
Nismo, turbulence cam will not be happening. Me and Monarch do not condone turbulence cam. Unfortunately. But he was begging for it. 3rd and 5, though, for the Bison. They're trying to get their first down of the day off of a missed field goal from Coastal. Gage is even looking at the screen. It's going to be a play-action pass, and Vince Young going to throw it right into the defender, and it's going to be a pick there for Coastal. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. Vince Young throws his first pass of the day, and it's a pick.
And, the safety was just sitting there waiting for that pass to come into his arms. It seemed like forever. Vince Young III throwing it ill-advised, just deep over the middle. Not sure if he thought he had that man open and just didn't see him, or he just felt like, you know what, I'm throwing this up here for grabs.
Yeah, that's really not the way you want to start out a game. These are one pass to the pick. They're going to play action. Hoffman's going to run it himself. He has some room. Hoffman's still up. He slides. 15-yard rush there for Hoffman. It's going to be a first down for Coastal.
And a great play from Hoffman. Didn't waste any time, just taking down the ball, and getting as many yards as he could, and much quicker than I think many of us expected there.
Yeah, he looked pretty quick there, and they're already back into where they missed their other field goal. They're going to hand it off there to Michael Taylor, and he's only going to go 2 yards on that rush. It's 2nd and 8 Coastal.
And like you mentioned, just right back to where they left off last drive. Let's see if they can use this momentum from the interception.
Yeah, maybe they could get a little bit closer so they could hit the field goal instead of missing it. I guess 47 yards was a little bit too much for that kicker's leg, but they got one running back in the backfield here in 2nd and 8. See what Hoffman can do with this Coastal offense. Taking his time. Play clock goes below 10 seconds. Hoffman's going to throw it, and that throw is not going to do anything. Michael Taylor catches the ball, but it's going to be a 1-yard loss, and it's 3rd and 9 for Coastal.
And 3rd and 9 now, and basically that same spot. And as you mentioned, the 47-yard field goal, for whatever reason, has seemed to be the Achilles heel of this league. I know from firsthand through App State that is a difficult distance for whatever reason for a number of kickers. And so this is not ideal. This is not a good situation.
Looks like they're going bunch formation here with one running back in the backfield. See what they can do here on 3rd and 9. The corners and linebackers are going to be scooting up. It's going to be a play action pass. Hoffman to the out route. It's going to be a first down. Coastal barely gets it. And it's going to be a first down. Great play there from Robertson.
Yeah, Camden Robinson able to turn his hips and get upfield there. Wasn't sure if he was going to get up out of bounds or if he was going to get that first down. And testament to his heart and will to get those extra yards.
Gage with no sunglasses. Gage is a 70 overall. And Sunglasses Gage is an 85 overall. It's
the equivalent of Super Saiyan 3 in my opinion.
First and 10, have a man wide open, but it's going to be a drop. The hit stick from the safety, allows the receiver to drop there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for Coastal.
Yeah, and NDSU now, once again, in this bend but don't break situation here. Still early in the game, 1:21 left in the first quarter.
Holding them to a field goal here would be also crucial. Being down 3-0 in the first quarter would be insane, but it's going to be a keeper from Hoffman, and he's going to get bodied. Ooh. He should have had a block there, but his blocker is just dillying around. Look at him. It's going to be only a 3-yard rush, but could have been maybe a touchdown.
Yeah, and it looked like Hoffman thought that he could cut it back upfield and get his blocker out in front of him, but not the most athletic guy, number 44, whoever he was for Coastal Carolina, apparently.
Yeah, he needs to get his scholarship. Take it out. That was crazy.
I never advocate for stealing or snatching scholarships, but definitely weight room time after the game.
Yeah, for sure. 3rd and 4. It's going to be a handoff to number 8. I don't know who that is, but he's going to get the first down and more. It's going to be 1st and goal. DJ Williams, 10-yard rush. 1st and goal Coastal.
And the jet sweeps has seemed to work so far for Coastal Carolina a couple times now. And with multiple players, DJ Williams, like you mentioned, able to get up outside and get that angle away from that defender on him.
1st and goal now for Coastal. They're trying to punch in the first touchdown of the day. It's going to be a handoff. It's going to be Michael Taylor going 4 yards. 2nd and goal for Coastal. And they're going hurry up.
Yeah, the clock is ticking down now in the first quarter. Not needing to go hurry up, but maybe they just feel the vibes.
And they're going to be passing it really quickly. It's going to be way out of bounds. It's 3rd and goal for Coastal. It'll be huge for NDSU if they get a stop here on 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and it looked like Hoffman just didn't like what was called and couldn't get out of it potentially. And so don't dislike throwing the ball away, but a big play here for Coastal Carolina. Don't want to come away with 3 points after having so much success. And NDSU, of course, trying to get this big stop now.
You really don't want to accidentally turn over the ball, and it's going to be a Hoffman throw. He's going to try to find them in the end zone. He's going to have somebody, but it's going to be a a hit there from the NDSU defense. They get a stop. They're going to hold Coastal to 3 once again.
Yeah, and NDSU looking like they just kind of parked the bus, so to speak, with putting everybody back there except for the 3 rushers, which worked out in their favor. A testament to them.
Yeah, at the end of the first quarter, it is 0-0, but Coastal is about to score the first point. So if they can make this field goal, it's up, and it's going to be. I thought it was a miss for a second, but it's through the uprights. 3-0 is your score here in Coastal Carolina, and NDSU is going to be getting this ball back. Honestly, that's a win for NDSU, being able to hold them to a field goal there. It looks like Coastal was about to go in there and score, but NDSU showed resilience and held them to 3.
Yeah, in like we were saying like we were saying in the interview, or I was to Coach Currency for a second, 17 points a game has been their stress line, basically. If they can keep it at 17 or less, and so far so good, giving up 3 points in the first quarter, that is right on schedule for them.
And we're going to see what NDSU could do on offense now. The one pick there from Vince Young III, not very ideal. I'm expecting a lot of run plays here for NDSU. Let's see what's going to happen. One running back in the backfield. We got 2 tight ends. They're going to do play action at Vince Young. He's going to throw it. It's going to be a completion. He's going to go. It's going to be a first down for Daniel Glover. 14-yard reception. He turns nothing out to something and gets 14 yards.
Yeah, definitely turns nothing into something for sure for Daniel Glover. Tremendous open field movement, able to get the defender out on his hip and just got upfield there for 14 yards. Great play.
And maybe that could be the spark that the Bison need.
Yeah, and went right back to Vince Young III too, by the way.
Mm-hmm. 1st and 10 now. 2 running backs in the backfield. They're going to hand it off. It's going to be outside run, but that gets shut down. Greg Cooper loses 3 yards, and that kills all momentum for NDSU.
Yeah, and just the overall size of this defensive line. It's only a 3-man front, typically, from Coastal Carolina, but able to just wreak so much havoc with that 3-man down lineman, typically, that they use. So, testament to them.
2nd and 13 now for NDSU. I'd expect a passing play to get, halfway to the sticks or something like that, but a run play wouldn't surprise me either. It is going to be a pass play action. They're going to get off quickly, but it's going to be an incomplete pass, inaccurate from Vince Young III, and it's 3rd and long for the Bison.
Yeah, and Vince Young III going in play action there. Not sure if they shouldn't try and get him moving with his legs to use a run pass option, maybe to give him some more time, because it looks like he's just kind of rushing himself back there in the pocket.
Yeah, he may be feeling too much pressure after getting the starting job for the rest of the season. But, he's in a 3-0 game. Gotta break that pressure off. He's alone in the backfield. He's going to throw it. He throws a dot, but it's not going to be a first down. 4th and 4 for NDSU, and they're going to have to punt the ball back to Coastal.
Yeah, and a nice pass, but, you question the route tree running and really the overall play calling, because they can't get near the line to gain with their routes there.
And the punt's going to go to inside the 15-yard line. That's where Coastal will return it. They will return it down to the 30-yard line. That's where Coastal will start another offensive drive.
Yeah, and Michael Taylor, he's here, he's there, he's everywhere. He's Michael Taylor, and he's returning kicks now for Coastal. I have not been tallying the yardage, but if I was to mentally project it, he's got to be easily at 60-ish, maybe 70, close to that overall in the game, starting in the second quarter.
And Michael Taylor, speaking of, he gets shut down. 0-yard rush there for Michael Taylor, and it's 2nd and 10 for Coastal.
And as soon as I was saying that, maybe spreading him a little thin with how much he's doing.
Yeah, I have that curse too, where I talk really good about players, and they just do the worst play ever right after.
Commentator's curse. Bro.
Yeah. Hoffman, step back to pass, and it's going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10. Can NDSU get a stop of their own? to maybe get some momentum going on offense.
Yeah, maybe get some good field position too out of this big play for both sides here. Wonder if Coastal is going to go back to the well of that jet sweep, even in 3rd and long.
3rd and long now for Coastal. Only one running back in the backfield. It's probably going to be a pass play here. I mean, they just showed it to us. And Hoffman's going to throw it, and it's going to be a completion on the corner route. DJ Williams is just wide open, and they're going to go hurry up as well. They get it on the 3rd and long. Huge pickup there for Coastal.
Yeah, and a great pickup and play call and recognition there from Hoffman to DJ Williams, finding his safety blanket for 25 yards.
That just kills all momentum for this NDSU defense. Coastal goes hurry up, but they're struggling to find a play they like here. 1st and 10 for Coastal. One running back in the backfield. Hoffman is going to get pressured quickly. He's going to get the ball out, but it's going to be a 5-yard loss for Michael Taylor. That was risky there. Could have been a fumble.
Yeah, it could have been a fumble, and you almost wonder if Taylor didn't realize where he was in the field and thought he had to catch the ball, because he should have just batted that one down, in my opinion, or let that one go out of bounds. Don't even touch it, because losing 5 yards, putting his team behind the ball, putting behind the bullet, and making it really difficult now in 2nd and 15.
Yeah, you get that catching stat, but you lose 5 yards for your team. It's like, pick your point. I mean, what do you want? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd and 15 now for Coastal. They're going to hand it off to Michael Taylor. He's going to get those 5 yards back, but it's still 3rd and 10. They're going hurry up.
Yeah, and Taylor says, I got you, coach, but, Mike, 3rd and long now, so need you again.
He needed about 10 yards to be saying, I got you, coach. It's 3rd and 10, though. Hoffman's going to throw it. The out route's going to be a pick! NDSU's defense comes in clutch, and they're going to be able to run this back to the 50. This is going to be a pick six, unless a linebacker. Oh, my God, he's fast. But that's going to be a pick six for NDSU's defense, and they're going to be leading 7-3 in this football game. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. And I thought for a second
I thought he was going to get caught.
I thought he was going to be caught from behind.
Look at that devious man.
Who was that
yeah,
man?
Look at him. He's that guy. I thought he was going to catch him. He's scary.
Gosh. Oh, my goodness. I feel bad for forgetting the name of the wide receiver from Seattle right now who went to
DK
Ole Miss.
Metcalf?
Yeah,
he looks like DK.
Metcalf.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, DK.
I thought he was going to caught from behind, but a tremendous play from the NDSU defense, and up 7-3 now. This game has turned completely over now. Flip of the coin over. Flip of the coin game. We were talking about in the start of this, and NDSU with all the momentum.
And I believe that North Dakota State also gets the ball to start the second half, so Coastal probably has to come up with some points here in 3 minutes and 41 seconds if they want a chance to stay in this game.
Yeah, I agree with that. And I think that Coastal, has been somewhat comfortable up until that play in the hurry up. And so, I don't think 3 minutes and 41 seconds is anything they need to really worry about.
1st and 10 for Coastal. Hoffman sets back the pass, has the out route. It's going to be open. Now 44 shows the athleticism. Taj Williams with the 11-yard reception to be first and 10 for Coastal.
Yeah, and Taj Williams, a really nice route there to get open and catch on the ball and able to make a man miss for a moment there. And I would question, if there is some sort of cult going on at Coastal with the neck pad. There seems to be a few
everybody has the neck pad. There's going to be a play action. Hoffman has plenty of time. He's going to throw it. It's going to be inaccurate. And 2nd and 10 now for the Chanticleers.
Yeah, and I don't dislike that at all. It looked like from our vantage point that everybody was clamped down there, and Hoffman just getting the ball out, to a spot where no one could get to. So bringing up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and Hoffman had plenty of time in the pocket there. I thought he was going to be able to bomb them deep, but instead he tries to take that out route. It does not work out for him. And it's going to be 2nd and 10 here for Coastal. We want 6 is what they're chanting. I thought they said we want 6. I'm not going to lie. 2nd and 10, though, for Coastal. Hoffman, play action. He's going to keep it himself. It's actually going to be an option there. He's going to go 7 yards. They're going to go hurry up. Good pickup there by Hoffman.
Wow. And, Trevor Hoffman, I was going to say before, didn't bring the ball down. That time took it upon himself. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 now for Coastal. Hoffman telling his lineman what to do, telling him, you need to block good for me here. And they're wanting this play clock down. I don't think they want NDSU to get any time left. If they do go down there and score, they want NDSU to have any time left in the first half to go down there and get some points. They're going down to 4 seconds of play clock. They're going to hand it off. That's going to be a first down. Michael Taylor avoids some would-be tacklers and gets the first down for Coastal.
Yeah, and a really crafty play call there with running the ball on 3rd and 3 and getting 4 yards from Michael Taylor. Great effort at the end.
1st and 10. Hoffman sets back to pass. The defensive lineman was coming, but he gets the ball out to Michael Taylor, his running back and trusty receiver as of late. He's hit him a lot. It's going to be 2nd and 5 for the Chanticleers.
Yeah, and Michael Taylor, just one broken tackle away from probably housing that.
Yeah,
so gotta look out for him.
Looked like a lot of green, I guess teal grass ahead of him.
Yeah, they are testing to see if anybody is marked up with him for sure.
2nd and 5. Hoffman gonna hand it off. Looks like Michael Taylor on the outside run. He's only gonna go 1 yard. It's 3rd and 4 for Coastal.
And I've been so impressed tonight so far with the NDSU defense, able to routinely just gang tackle, for the lack of a better term, just multiple players showing up at the point of attack and not letting anybody get any yards after contact so far.
Huge 3rd down for both teams. NDSU could get a stop here. They could possibly go down the field and go up 11. If Coastal get this, they can go up by 3. They're going to hand it off, and that's going to be barely a first down. Slade Edenfield gets the first down. Wow.
Yeah, wow indeed. Both teams playing really hard here. Just a matter of game of inches.
Whoa, what? Oh. Hoffman takes a 9-yard sack there. He panics in the pocket, does not throw it away, and gets sacked. Wow.
Yeah, big AJ Moncrief just was everywhere in Hoffman's face. Hoffman looked like he had a window in his mind to get the ball, and AJ Moncrief said, no, I'm here. Thank you.
Now it's 2nd and 19 for Coastal. They need a big gain here if they want to keep this drive going. Wonder what they're going to be calling here. And it's going to be a pass. Hoffman steps back. He's going to throw it to him across the... Oh, he had a man downfield. It was going to be an overthrow. Keyboard space got in there.
Yeah, and just a vacated space from the safety, man-to-man on the slot route, it looked like there. And Hoffman, if he was able to step into the pocket just a little bit more, you wonder if he would have connected there on that type of play. I wonder if they'll go back to that.
Yeah, I bet you they're gonna throw it deep here as well, or they're just gonna run it and hope that NDSU can't do anything on offense. I mean, they haven't been able to do anything on offense all day. Their only score is a pick 6. Hoffman has plenty of time, has all the time in the world. He's gonna throw. It's gonna be a pick. NDSU their 2nd pick on Hoffman, and maybe it's gonna be another return. No, past the 50-yard line, but Hoffman throws his 2nd pick of the day. And NDSU's defense, yeah, Ryan Parker's 2nd pick as well. He has the 7th. Wow, that's insane. CCU in shambles.
Yeah, this is a tremendous play from Ryan Parker. Just so far in this first half, and now for NDSU, tremendous field position with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. 3 timeouts. They have no reason to be running hurry up here. They should just take their time, enjoy themselves. Do what they need to do to get down to where they want to be. If you're
going to get a field goal here, now will be the time. Oh my gosh, the blitz there on Vince Young the 30. He gets destroyed in the pocket, and it's 2nd and 17 for NDSU. They use a timeout.
Yeah, and a great play call from Coach Martin there and the Coastal Carolina defense.
I'll put him on screen.
With that pressure from the outside, it was just not picked up at all from the offensive line.
And NDSU, a lot of people on the line, and they're going to play action it. They're going to throw it in the middle of the field, and they had 2 men deep. But Vince Young just says, I'm seeing Casper. I want to throw it to him, but he actually does not exist.
Vince Young may have a colorblind issue. We're not quite sure, but we'll have to investigate that based off of the play tonight.
The field's all black for him. He can't see anything. 3rd and 17. He's going to roll out to his right, trying to find someone downfield. He's going to throw it right to the defense. It's going to be a pick for Coastal now. 2 picks for both quarterbacks. And now Coastal is going to have a chance to go down there and get some points before the half.
And just as I said that, throwing it into no man's land, it looked like there for VY3. A huge opportunity now for Coastal, right back where they left off, just about 12, 13 seconds from before.
1 minute and 3 seconds remaining in this first half. It's going to be a play action. Hoffman's going to throw it, and it's going to be a drop. He had it in his hands for a minute, but the NDSU defense able to poke it out, and it's going to be 2nd and 10 for Coastal.
And both quarterbacks really trying to fit the ball into tight windows now. It looked like they had potentially Michael Taylor on the outside wide open. So let's see if they can figure out where to put the ball.
This guy Chalupa Batman says CCU in shambles and then says NDSU in shambles back to back.
CBM is a fantastic player, and he's probably just laughing at home right now watching these 2 quarterbacks struggle.
Yeah, they're both not playing a great game. Hoffman's picks have been worse, only because one of them has resulted in 7 points. That's why they're down right now, and that throw that he just made was just not accurate at all. I guess he just threw it away, but it's going to be 3rd and 10 now for Coastal. They're trying to get a first down here, maybe get a field goal before the half. They want a TD, but it's not looking likely. Hoffman steps back to pass, trying to find someone. He has an out route, but it's not going to be accurate. It's 4th and 10. NDSU's defense shows up again.
Yeah, and Ryan Parker is all over the field, it looks like, for the NDSU defense. Just a tremendous blanket on anybody that he comes up against right now. And it looks like the Coastal Carolina team is going for it here. 51 seconds left, 4th and 10.
Wait, for real?
It looks like they might be.
What a risky play here from Coach Gage. Would be insane. Gonna take Coach Martin off there. It's not a defense. Put Coach Gage on there. What a risky play call from Coach Gage. 4th and 10 inside your own territory of the field. If they don't get this, they could be leaving NDSU 3 points before the half. But Hoffman has confidence. He's gonna be taking a sack. Oh, it's gonna be an incompletion. But if they leave NDSU 47 seconds to go down the field and possibly get a field goal.
Well, they turned the ball over right there with that play. And so NDSU now, again, themselves in the same position where they turned the ball over now. Just another 15 to 18 seconds from where they were before.
It has certainly been a defensive battle in this game so far. 2 picks from both of these defenses. If NDSU can get down the field and maybe get some points. And the same play that happened before, Vince Young gets walloped in the backfield. And NDSU opts to not take a timeout, and they just might go into the half up 4.
Yeah, and I don't blame them. With everything that's been in the news recently with the blind side, you would expect this team to be paying attention to it. But VY3 has now been hit multiple times from there, and got to be worried about trying to get points the rest of the way.
And he's going to get sacked again! Just go in the locker room. I don't know. It's 3rd and 24. If you want to throw it deep, you can. But I'll go in the locker room, take your 4-point lead, and you get the ball to start the second half. That's a win in my book if you're a Bison.
Where is Big Mike is what they're going to be asking. There needs to be a Big Mike out there protecting the blind side, and hopefully there's no family taking advantage of them.
1 second left, and that's going to end the first half. North Dakota State is going to be leading 7-3 in this defensive battle. Who do you want to go for first, Coastal or NDSU?
Let's go to Coastal first.
All right, let's go.
Maybe.
Coastal Carolina, not a lot of things going on in offense. I mean, Hoffman was he had 2 picks, one of them leading to a pick 6. I mean, how are you going to turn that around in the second half?
We're gonna find a way to get him going. We're not too worried about it. We're trying. The thing is, we're trying to take a couple shots. Change of quick changes is normally when you catch the defense lacking, and unfortunately, it caught our offensive line lacking. He's getting to us and causing pressure, causing sacks without having to blitz, and that's where the issues are arising. Um, so we're gonna fix that, and we'll be all right.
I got nothing else. I mean, you guys anything, Monarch?
Yeah, absolutely. You do have some recruits. It looks like watching the game here, especially wide receiver
Indeed.
recruits.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you're specifically trying to do to get Hoffman throwing the ball to them, that he may be forcing it a little bit, or is there the game plan that you think needs to be changed up to get better results the rest of the way?
I mean, some of the throws are spot on. They're missing by a yard, missing by two. He's actually had a couple completions of him getting the ball out against pressure, um, to his check down, and unfortunately, we just haven't got many yards out of that. So Hoffman he's not missing throws bad. It's not like he's just throwing errant throws. Now he had one where he caught the snap and threw it out the back of the end zone, but it's been, besides those two interceptions, he's playing pretty well. I mean, you can see we're holding him to 4 yards of total offense. So we're doing pretty good defensively. If we can just get, I mean, right now all we need is one touchdown. We'll win the game with the way our defense is playing. So we feel pretty comfortable.
Yeah, and speaking of the defense, Coach
Yeah.
Martin, just a unbelievable amount of pressure that you've been able to dial up here on VY3 and NDSU. What have you been able to diagnose so far? And do you plan to keep going to that well the rest of the way?
Of course, the whole game plan, right? We limit the quarterback. We limit anybody. Give him as little time as possible. And if we continue to get to the quarterback, it's going to make him real uncomfortable. He's not going to be able to make the throws that he wants to make. So yeah, we're going to keep it amped up. We're going to be looking to get everybody to get to the quarterback. That's the goal.
I love it.
Alrighty, I think that's all from us. Good luck in the second half, boys. We'll see you at the end of the game.
Yeah, good luck, boys.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're going to go over to NDSU now. Coach Kernsey and NDSU, great defensive first half with those 2 picks on Hoffman, but 4 yards on total offense is not really what you want to see. I mean, how are you going to get the offense going in the second half?
Who needs an offense when your defense plays like ours, right?
I guess.
No, the defense has been great all year. We got some big stops there, got some big turnovers. Offense, same deal all year long. We just got to get the quarterback going. Got to figure something out. Got to figure something out that he does well. The quarterback is just continues to be a problem. Whether you pass it or run it right now. Coastal's defense is playing great, obviously, as well. So we'll just have to make some adjustments, try to block up that left side a little better, and go from there.
I know you said that Vince Young III was going to be the starter for the rest of the year, but after 2 picks in the first half, is there any like shakiness to that statement, or is it still MT3 starting?
No, it's gonna be his show the rest of the way all year. So he's got to figure it out. So he's gonna be thrown into the fire, and that's all there is to that.
All right, got any questions for him, Monarch?
Yeah, we spoke a lot about the offense so far, but it has been the defense certainly in this game. And so, Coach Cappy, what have you seen going into this game that led to this type of performance defensively from you guys? Was there something that you noticed in the film room that you think led to this, or is it just a matter of your players executing better than the other guys?
Well, just going and breaking down film and everything else, I mean, big thing that was very apparent was they just used a lot of formations, but obviously narrowing down what they best use and what kind of plays they like to run, whether it's pass or run, definitely seems to be centered around the quarterback, even though they got playmakers on outside the line and even in the backfield there, but it's obviously centered around the quarterback, so that's where we kind of want to take a look at. But still hold our gaps with the D line and everything else, even though we're running a 3-man front. So that's just kind of been the focus. So, I mean, it's been playing well now. I mean, 2 interceptions, 1 for a pick 6. And, I mean, give all Coach Kearnsey for that because I had to rush back from a high school meeting since football starting up here. So,
Yeah.
but he's been doing a great job. And I'm coming in just kind of giving some input for what I've been seeing for the week and just practicing on some new things. So, we'll just kind of keep heavy doses of keeping the quarterback in check for the most part.
Nice, and like to hear about the high school coaching as well. We said it before the game. You guys are averaging 17 points a game against teams in the last 3 games, and right now 3 points in the first half and pick 6 as well. What are you telling your team now to keep this energy up?
I mean, at this point, I mean, we just got to finish, finishing drives, um, getting the ball off the field on those 3rd and 4th downs. Just give the ball back to our offense because obviously our offense, I mean, you've seen it all year and everyone knows about it, is that we need to go ahead and get some points on the board. And that's not a shot to our offense whatsoever, but the more chance that we can get the ball on offense, the better chance that we are going to have to win this football game, point blank period. So we get the ball back, or we get on the ball on defense, we turn the ball over. Let's go put some more points on the board, and if not, let's go ahead and take this defense, and we'll go put some more points on the board ourselves. So,
Love to hear it.
Yeah, love to hear
said.
love to hear you. Love to hear that, Cappy. I think that's gonna be all from me. You got anything else for him, Monarch?
No. Looking forward to the second half, boys. Good luck to you.
Yeah, good luck,
thank you,
boys.
roll herd.
We'll see
Thank you, guys.
We'll see y'all at the end of the game.
Yeah, man.
Roger that.
Alrighty, a confident North Dakota State leading by 4 points, but 4 yards on offense is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Just like Coach Cappy was saying, a tremendous defensive performance, and they started out bend don't break, but have definitely leaned into that lights out category. The rest of the way, and we'll see if they can keep doing that.
If Vince Young III is able to put together a solid drive and go up 14-3, that might put a lot of pressure on this Coastal team. That doesn't have a lot to play for.
Yeah, it would, and I hopefully they talk to VY3 to get him settled down, because it looked like he was just moving his feet when he was in the pocket as quickly as possible.
Wow, they're going to hand it off. That's going to go 9 yards. Greg Cooper, 9-yard rush, and that's what you need to start out the half.
Yeah, absolutely. Great start there and play call from the NDSU coaching staff.
Well, they had 4 yards in the first half. Now they have 9 in the second half, so they already beat their first half. And second and 1 for NDSU. Vince Young says, I'm not really doing good at throwing. Going to hand it off to my trusty running back. He's going to get 9. And they're going to go toss to him again. He's going to have some room here. And he's going to get down to the 45-yard line. 11-yard rush there for Greg Cooper. First down, Bison. I'm so sorry. I didn't have the game up. I had the helmet up. Okay, I'm so sorry, chat.
It happens. It is just a method to the madness. We're trying to keep you guys in limbo.
Yeah, I'm keeping y'all on your toes. First and 10.
Wonder if you trust us in the commentator booth as far as what we're saying.
They're going to hand it off there to that Greg Cooper again. He gets 5 yards. Solid pickup there for the running back, and they're dominating on the ground right now.
They are, and they're starting to move the ball. They are over midfield now, and that's saying a lot for this NDSU offense. Throughout the season, it's been difficult for them, and so just to see them on schedule is pretty pleasant.
They're already at midfield, but you wonder when they're going to start using this passing attack. The running attack is working, so I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, but I feel like it's going to come out soon. And they're going to hand it off back to Greg Cooper, I believe that is. No, it's Daniel Glover, 7-yard rush. And like I said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. 7-yard rush there, another first down for the Bison.
Yeah, and they seem to be really enjoying this real heavy setup, it looks like, or just kind of tight bunch ace formation where they can get downfield running the ball on their opponents. And so look out for NDSU now. Like you said, they could be in a good spot going forward here.
I mean, they're past midfield already. Looks like Coastal Carolina is doing heavy run commit, and they're going to not cash in right there. Greg Cooper is able to squeeze out 2 yards, but second and long now for NDSU.
Yeah, 2nd and 8 for NDSU. No reason to panic at all. They're basically in field goal range, and everything opening up now for their offense. Let's see if they can get a clean pass off.
They're not in field.
They're getting close.
They're almost there. They need like 10 more yards. A field goal would be
close.
huge. NDSU is going to have one running back in the backfield, and they're going to hand it off to him. It's Greg Cooper. He's going to get there. 10-yard rush there for the running back, and now they're in field goal range.
Certainly, yeah. One play away from before, so not a terrible commentator curse for him. Happy to see it, and just a gaping hole for Greg Cooper there on the left side.
Yeah, I did not notice that it was just NDSU. That was insane, but we're back in the regular scheduled programming. NDSU is driving down the field at the moment with only run plays. They have yet to pass it this drive.
Yeah, they've just been pounding the ball so far here in the second half. Also, a big what up to Jet there in the chat.
Yeah, what's up, Jetty? You ready for your game? It's going to be a pass play, and it's going to be a completion! Law Ramsey goes 15 yards. First pass play of the drive, and it works out. Very, very great throw there from Vince Young.
Yeah, tight window. It looked like the Coastal Carolina player may have had a moment that he could have stepped in front of the ball and taken it, but Law Ramsey just getting the good position and a very nice 15-yard gain.
And it's first down for NDSU, almost inside of 1st and goal territory. I mean, this is an insane drive that we're seeing from the Bison with only 4 yards of offense in the first half. They have driven all the way down the field with one pass play, and everything else has been a run. And the time is dwindling off the clock. They're going to hand it off to Greg Cooper again. He's going to have a lane, and he's going to go 8 yards. 2nd and 2 for the Bison.
And it looked like for a moment there that Greg Cooper could have stayed outside and gotten that touchdown. But just a great play overall. And as you mentioned earlier, the Bison are rolling now.
Yeah, the run game is working for North Dakota State. I would be surprised if they go away from it. They went away from it that one play, and it worked out for them. But I don't know if you do it here. They got 8 yards just now. It's 2nd and 2. Might as well just keep pounding the rock. And let's see what they do here. Vince Young. It looks like they're kind of they're kind of like wasting some clock. It's going to be an HB toss to, I don't know who the running back is, but he's barely going to knock it in the end zone. Daniel Glover, 8-yard rush there. Looks like he got in the end zone, but they're going to be at the inch line.
Yeah, not sure if his knee went down there before the goal line. It is just a rule of penetrating the line, technically speaking. So the linesman must have been pretty certain on that spot.
I guess, but if they're at the edge line, in which they are, they're probably just going to be able to sneak it in here with the QB or an HB or an FB dive, and they're going to go FB dive. They're going to get into the end zone. Florenzo Umblance with his first touchdown of the day, the first offensive touchdown for North Dakota State, and they are leading 14-3 on Coastal Carolina.
Yeah, and not only a great play call, but a fantastic name from Florenzo Ambulance. Anybody getting his way may be going to an ambulance. So a great drive from NDSU, and see if Coastal can answer here.
They did it with only a single pass play as well. So
yeah, we were wondering what they were gonna do with VY3. Well, looks like they don't need to use
nothing,
him too much
nothing.
here.
The plan is to just let him hand off the ball, and it worked out for them.
And as a young quarterback, that might be the best thing for him. So,
because it gets him comfortable too with this team. It gets him hyped up and all, and it gets him hyped, gets him happy.
And as we talked about, the 142 yards for Coastal, they have been able to move the ball. They just have not been able to make the most of their chances. They've had the ball on NDSU side of the field multiple times now. So let's see if they can do it here in the second half.
Yeah, 1st and 10, one running back in the backfield. Coastal is going to go passing mentality, and they're going to throw it, and it's going to be a completion. No, it's out of bounds. Jason Hoffman, I mean, it was a perfect throw, but the receiver could not toe tap in the inbound. 2nd and 10 for Coastal.
Yeah, and it looked like the receiver just maybe was trying to make an acrobatic catch over his shoulder and couldn't get his foot down. But a great pass and great effort from the receiver, even though he couldn't get his foot down.
Oh, they're going to review it as well. I don't know if he got his foot down.
Maybe it was even better effort from the receiver. Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh,
but no, he's out.
Oh, well, stranger things.
I think he might be out there. Let's see.
It was definitely out based off of the teal and the white.
Reversed. It's a catch.
Well, maybe he got his heel down first. We'll just say that the game is being played in Coastal.
Yeah, the ref ball is crazy.
We will not be insinuating too many things, but
yeah,
first down for Coastal.
They indeed called that a catch. Insane. The insane ref ball there that they definitely got paid by Coach Gage and Coach Martin. Hoffman just step back to pass, has someone. There's a little slant route there from Taj Williams, goes 8 yards, and now Coastal putting together a drive of their own.
They are on going hurry up now, 2nd and 2 for Coastal Carolina.
Yeah, 2nd and 2. They're still deciding what play they want to run. Now they got some people going in motions, people getting to where they need. 17 needs to hurry up. He is very slow.
And they did call that a catch to trigger in chat.
Yeah, that was insane. They got audible play once again. They got 9 seconds left on this play clock, and they're just going to hand it off, and looks like... Michael Taylor gets the first down, but not before flopping like a fish on the floor. But they get the first down regardless.
And he may have been scraping big shoulder pad on the ground to get more yards, but he got that first down somehow.
And it's going to be a play action. Hoffman throws it to the outside. It's going to be, I don't know who that is. It's going to be Avier, 16-yard reception. Great route, great run after catch. Able to break that tackle. And Coastal driving now.
Yeah, and a great route, like you mentioned, from big Marcus Avier. I was wondering when they were going to get him involved. He is a weapon, in my opinion.
Just mentioned now, we got 25 viewers watching this stream. Make sure y'all subscribe and like the video if you like this content. But it's 1st and 10 for Coastal Carolina. Hoffman stepping back to pass. Has a running back in the little go route, Michael Taylor. It's going to go for 9 yards, and they're hurrying it up once again. Coastal wasting no time.
Yeah, Coastal, I think, thinks that, they may only have one other drive after this based off what's been going on all game.
Yeah, the run play. Oh, my. It's a pick. It is the same guy.
It's Parker has 3.
It's the same guy.
This tonight, boys.
Greatest defensive. What?
Yeah, I think it is the greatest defensive. He has a pick 6 and 2 other picks to go along with it, especially this in the red zone.
Greatest defensive.
If this gets reviewed here, let's see if it gets reviewed, because that was a close call with the feet.
Yeah, maybe
let's
so.
See if they get the same treatment from the refs, or if it is home cooking.
Nope. Wow.
Nope.
That is actually insane.
Yeah, just a great play from Parker tonight. Just unbelievable play from this defense.
And they're going to hand it off an outside run. That's going to get shut down. Running is not working for Greg Cooper this time. He goes for 0 yards. But third quarter is going to end shortly.
Yeah, and, the Coastal Carolina defense is going to be selling out now. So you wonder if NDSU could catch them in a misdirection play or two.
Yeah, thinking about a play action or something here to get down the field, fool this blitzing Coastal Carolina defense, and they're still going to go with the run play, only 4 yards, and it's 3rd and 6. That's what we'll get at the start of the 4th quarter. North Dakota State is 1 quarter away from getting their first win of the season against a Coastal Carolina team who only has 1 win in themselves.
Yeah, and just a great first 3 quarters of this game. Hope that the 4th is equally as good for us.
I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping that North Dakota State and Montana were gonna be both winless for their matchup, but it looks like maybe NDSU and Montana are both gonna get wins, and they're gonna be 1-win teams. We'll see tonight against we've got Montana and Georgetown coming up after this game as well.
Yeah, and I think Montana does have a great shot. They haven't been that far off in a number of games, so looking for that one as well. The big play here.
Wouldn't be surprised if newly head coach Zach is in this call. It's going to be a blitz. They go with the freaking run again. It's going to lose a yard, and it's 4th and 7 for NDSU. Coastal has a little bit of life here, and they're going to get the ball in pretty good field position.
Yeah, certainly potentially great field position for Coastal coming up. And I don't blame the NDSU coaching staff. Don't want to get VY3 doing too much in that situation.
And they're definitely going to punt it away here. If I would be so shocked if this is a fake, they're going to waste the time all the way down to about 2 seconds on this play clock. Make sure Coastal... They don't give Coastal any freebies. I want to make sure that the punt is going to go down to the 50-yard line. They're going to fair catch it just past midfield. And look at that guy. Number 1 on NDSU has 3 picks and a pick 6. If he gets 4, has to be the greatest of all time, right?
Yeah, he in one game tonight he has matched what Gavin Wells has done all season for Appalachian State, and that's nothing to sneeze at.
And Coastal, I mean, they really need to go down here and get a touchdown if they want a chance to get back in this game. Hoffman's going to get a receiver across the middle of the field on a little in route. It's going to be a 17-yard reception there for Robertson, and Coastal's driving once again.
Yeah, Coastal now just trying to go as quickly as possible here. Let's see if Hoffman can continue to connect.
Yeah, Hoffman making these throws surprisingly. What was that throw? He, turned around, did a little boogie, threw it at Taj Williams, and he's going to lose 2. Second and 12 for Coastal.
Very ill-advised as well. He threw across his body, and like you were saying, just looked like he got his feet not underneath of him before he got that ball off. So got to watch out for the decision-making on both sides from these quarterbacks.
This might be the longest RFCL game of all time.
It has been a
it's already 8:44. I guess it started at 7:30. I'm tripping.
It seemed long so far, but it has been great.
Yeah, it has been great. Second and 12 for Coastal. Gonna get a guy across the middle of the field on a slant route. It's Avier going 14 yards, and Coastal in field goal position, but you know they want that 6.
Yeah, and finding their weapon once again, Marcus Avier, big Marcus Avier. Let's look out for him again.
1st and 10 for Coastal after the big reception from Avier. Hoffman going to hit a receiver. DJ Williams goes 7 yards. That clock's going to run, but they get 7 easy yards, and they're inching towards this end zone.
Yeah, 2nd and 3 now. Hoffman getting his rhythm now.
Hoffman passing again, has a little drag route. It's going to be Avier. He's going to be able to get out of bounds, stopping the clock, but Coastal goes hurry up regardless. 3rd and 2 for the Chanticleers. What they're going to be able to do here on this 3rd down play. They definitely have to go for it here if they don't make it.
Yeah, 4-down territory for sure.
Coastal, Hoffman steps back to pass, throws it, and that's going to be short. Looks like a drop as well. 4th and 2 now for Coastal. If they don't get this, I believe NDSU is just going to be able to run it out.
Yeah, and NDSU was just waiting on the ball. It looked like on every single receiver, they were just sitting on all of those quick routes.
Yeah, great coverage there from the Bison, and this is a huge 4th down attempt from the Chanticleers.
Coach Zell in the chat talking about it. It has felt long, but it's definitely been good.
It's definitely been great, especially if Coastal's going to be able to maybe get back into this game. Always love a good game in the casting booth. Coastal with 2 seconds on the play clock. 1 second, and they're not going to get the playoff. They're going to have to use one of their 3 timeouts, and that could end up being crucial at the end of the game.
Yeah, for sure. That was a interesting situation, but I don't fault them for just wanting to make sure in this 4th and 2 to not rush it.
I mean, they could go for a field goal here and still be in one possession. They'd have to get a 2-pointer and a touchdown. But Going for it on fourth down here. I totally agree with that decision. And let's see if they can get it. Huge fourth down. Hoffman steps back to pass, trying to find somebody. Throws it into the corner of the end zone, and that goes almost the fourth pick of the game. I don't know his name. Ryan Parker.
Again, everywhere. He has been everywhere.
Let's see if someone was open. Gage must have thought someone was open. Yes.
No.
Yes. Left side
maybe
of the field.
underneath yeah.
That other corner on the left side of the field could have been open if he hit him off the break.
It was tough for Hoffman there. That was just blankets, in my opinion, from NDSU, because he doesn't have all day, even though it seems like he does. He it hasn't been as stable with his feet underneath of him throwing the ball. So, just another great play from the NDSU defense.
And North Dakota State turning on this shoe clock. Coastal's going to have to make him go 3 and out here on this drive, and they're going to send the blitz. It's going to work out. They lose 3 yards, and they use a timeout, surprisingly. Wow.
Yeah, and they said the ball got to Law Ramsey, but they were in the backfield so quickly. Yeah. I'm not even sure he handed it off. It looked like he did, but jeez.
They get back there so fast, it could end up being a fumble going the other way. I mean, that would be big.
Stranger things have happened in this league. The intro to the game for RFL is a fumble picked up for a return in this situation. So
NDSU winding that play clock all the way down. What a stiff arm there from Greg Cooper. Absolutely telling him who's boss. But he still only gets about 5 yards, and it's 3rd and 8 for the Bison.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if it was Madden who took the punch to the face from Greg Cooper, because make no doubt about it, that was a solid smack/punch to the face of whoever it was. Greg Cooper not messing around.
If the Bison are able to get a first down here on a pass play, I believe Coastal might not have a chance. But it's not going to be a pass play. It's going to be a run play. Coastal going to use their final timeout with 4 minutes left. Not having any timeouts could be crucial because they're still down by 2 possessions.
Yeah, and you mentioned it last drive on that 4th and 2, if that timeout was crucial or not, and it looks like it might be here with 4:06 remaining. They are going to get the ball probably in good field position, but really uphill climb the rest of the way for Coastal Carolina.
They really need to score quickly if they want any chance to come back in this game. Oh, I thought he didn't fair catch that for a second. Could have been a fumble.
Yeah, it looked like a big hit was coming up there. And the fans in Conway are sitting on the edge of their seat now here, just wondering if this offense is going to come alive and make it happen.
If they're able to score, within like a minute and a half, I believe if they get a 3 and out, they'll have enough time to go down there and possibly score a game-winning touchdown. But all that needs to happen first. They need to make it happen. Hoffman throws it downfield. That was a drop. Maybe Keyboard Space got in there, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Keyboard Space got his arm up there or if that was a drop or not, but they went deep and are going deep, it looks like, here from the get-go for Coastal Carolina.
Yeah, Coastal knows they have to score quickly, so they're throwing it deep, but you don't want to throw too many deep balls in a row. It puts you in a hole, and if they don't complete a deep ball here, they'll be in 3rd and 10. It's 2nd down now for Coastal. They have 0 timeouts. They absolutely cannot take a sack. They have a stop route there, but they do not get the first down. That time's going to roll, but they're going to have to hurry it up here, and that's what they do. 8-yard reception there for Coastal. 3rd and 2 now. They're at midfield.
Yeah, big play here. 3rd and 2 at the 47-yard line.
Hoffman sets back to pass, has the blitz coming, but he's going to take his receiver on the stop route. Camden Robertson gets it. 10-yard reception, stopping the clock. 1st and 10. Coastal, they're past midfield.
Yeah, I'm starting to move the ball again here for Hoffman. It hasn't been the issue all game moving the ball. Let's see if they can connect for anything for points.
Yeah, they're getting in their groove, but they got to get in the end zone. Hoffman gets the ball off on another step route. The truck there breaks another tackle. Gavin Stokes, insane run after catch there, 29 yards, and Coastal is in scoring range.
Yeah, and a tremendous play from Gavin Stokes. Has been really quiet all game, but just this drive now has come alive and has put his team on his back. so far this drive. Let's see if they can get something going here with 3:19 left.
And like you said, the problem hasn't been getting downfield. It's been scoring in the red zone. They have not scored in the red zone yet. Hoppin's going to throw on an out route. This might do it. No, it's not going to 8-yard reception for DJ Williams, but that's going to get him closer.
Yeah, and worried with those out routes going along side of the field, but able to connect with DJ Williams.
And just under 3 minutes remaining in this game. I mean, I feel like they still have enough time. They got to score here, though. They're going to throw an out route. It's going to be a first down. First and goal. Camden Robinson stopping the clock. But they absolutely cannot get sacked here. That would be crucial time-wise.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a big play call here from the Coastal Carolina offense.
First and goal. Hoffman throwing it. Touchdown, I believe. Yeah, Jaquan Divinity Jr. in the end zone. And Coastal scores their first touchdown of the day. Will they go for 2 here to try to make it a 3-point game? I don't see why not.
I don't see why not either, in my opinion. And the JDJ able to be found again from this offense after getting a nice sweep play earlier in the game.
Going for 2 here would be crucial. It means they only have to go and try and get a field goal they missed earlier in this game.
Yeah.
And they're gonna get it. They're gonna get the extra point, or the 2-pointer, I believe. Slade Enfield into the end zone, and Coastal Carolina has made it a 3-point game. Will they go for an onside kick though? I believe they should just kick it off here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they should do onside kick, but to go back to that play real quick, Hoffman able to stand in there and take the pressure, knew that the linebacker would come right in his face, and just waited for it and found his running back on that angle route. Beautiful play.
Yeah, and NDSU deciding with this coaching staff on what to do this drive. Coastal knows it's a run. NDSU wants to run it, but it's just what plays will they call here? But they're going to get down pretty far. Oh my, down the 40-yard line. And if they get a stop here, Coastal's going to be in deep trouble, like down inside their own 20 if they get the stop.
Yeah, this is such a huge series right here. If Coastal cannot get a stop, the game is essentially over. And so NDSU needs to pull out all the stops, in my opinion, with their play calling here.
What's happening?
You know, this is pause gate here, boys.
Yep.
This
It's
is
pause gate. All right. Come on, Gage.
No, and we do. Let's
Unofficial timeout. Unofficial timeout.
Since we have some time, let's go to the chat here. It looks like Trigger is saying the game is over.
It's not over.
It looks like Slayer is saying
Jet
no
said sim.
catch. Jet is claiming a sim.
Jet just
which
has
is
enough.
Quite possible.
This is a
but now we're
pre-recorded
back.
match. Pre-recorded game.
Yeah, 1st and 10 though, and 2:34 left in the game.
I mean,
Big.
you know the run is coming.
Oh,
but-
2 seconds.
Yep, and they're not going to get it off. They have to use a timeout.
Yeah, and for NDSU, you know, it looks like they're discombobulated, but really right there, they're probably not going to need to hold on to their timeouts.
Yeah.
So
You're not really losing much.
hopefully, right? Hopefully.
Yeah, unless some barring events where Coastal, goes down there and scores a touchdown or something, or a fumble here. And they're going to run it as predicted, and they're going to get 3 yards there. That's not solid enough if they want to do that and get the first down. That time's going to be ticking, though. If Coastal gets to stop here, they'll have about a minute, maybe less than that remaining.
Yeah, tick for sure for Coastal Carolina.
I mean, imagine if they were able to save that one timeout they had to use on that 4th down.
Yeah, for sure. And it looks like there is some discussion in the chat about maybe some conservative catch being put on from the NDSU side. I'm not sure.
No idea, bro, but
all of the rules, but it is.
It's going to be a run play to the outside. That's going to get stopped. 0-yard rush there. 3rd and 6 to be interesting to see if NDSU opts to go for a pass play or they just want to make sure that time runs off the clock.
Yeah, really crucial. They are letting it run now. So let's see if they don't overthink themselves, right?
I think they might overthink themselves.
And in the chat, Jed has mentioned that he was a victim of Pausegate. Correction, Jet. We were all victims of Pausegate. All right, we were all.
NDSU was 0 for 5 on third down. If they were able to get this one, they would be able to end the game. See if they run it here. They are going to run it, and it's going to be a stop. Greg Cooper can't get it, but that leaves Coastal with about 20 seconds to go get a field goal.
Yeah, this clock is ticking down. This is getting tight here, boys. We need to strap ourselves in. Can Hoffman and company
That would be insane.
get down
This
the
would be
field?
insane.
And as you mentioned earlier, this was all made possible by the missed field goal. And so can we have redemption from the kicker, or can they get a touchdown?
Imagine if they went for a field goal on that fourth down where they had to take a timeout instead.
Imagine if NDSU faked this right here.
Imagine if they punted it.
Thank God they did, right?
23 seconds left for Coastal Carolina from their own 20-yard line. It's looking dire, but all they need is field goal range. They need to get out of bounds every play. Need to get first down or out of bounds every play. It's gonna be
a tall order.
Yeah,
it is Jordan time for sure.
It's a tall order, but if anyone could do it, second half Hoffman been playing great, so I feel like he maybe will be able to go down there and get a field goal. I believe if Coastal Carolina got a field goal here, it'd be the first overtime game this season.
Yeah, I believe that's correct. And
5 seconds of the play clock here.
Here we go.
Coastal, they're bringing no pressure. And now he's going to chuck it deep
Oh my goodness,
downfield.
what an arm.
It's going to be a big. It's going to end the game.
Is that for?
No, it's not.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
he's going to run it back. He's had enough. That's going to end the game. They try to go deep with Hoffman, and he just throws it into triple coverage. Keyboard space gets his pick, and that's the fourth pick for Hoffman. No
Oh my goodness.
overtime in this game. The game is over. NDSU gets their first win of the season against the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Wow.
Wow, indeed. The fans here in Conway are dead.
Yeah, they're pissed.
Silent. After the success of last year, I don't think that they expected this to go on. But as we said to start the game, everything to play for them the rest of the way. But a tremendous effort from this NDSU team by any means necessary. They have gotten this done.
And a good effort by Coastal as well in the second half to try and mount that comeback. But NDSU, amazing clock management, was able to just leave them with a minimal amount of time. And Coastal just had to sling it deep. They got a pick, and they got their first win as a team in the RFCL.
Yeah, some of the chat is saying this. Coach Zell said it himself. People are not going to believe that, they were the 1 seed last year. But, it just goes to show that everything is up in the air any given game, right, in the RFCL. You never know what you're going to get.
All right, let's go. You want to interview the winners or the losers first?
I think we should do Coastal first and
All
then
right.
let NDSU enjoy their first win ever.
All right,
All right.
let's go over there.
3 for 7 passes.
Coach Gage, it's a tough loss here at home in front of the home fans. It wasn't a divisional game, so it's not that important as playoff goes. But, Hoffman with 4 picks. They didn't leave you with any time. What are your thoughts after the game?
I think our defense is hitting strides at the right time. Like I said, we've got 2 games. The next 2 games are absolutely must wins. I've got a good game plan going into next week. In terms of offense, defense. When your defense forces 2 turnovers, they go 0 for 6 on third down. They had 37 passing yards, less than 100 yards of total offense, and we lose. There's only one guy to blame for that, and that's the quarterback. So we will, look forward to having our 5-star come in next year and take the reins. But we've still got 2 more games with Hoffman, hopefully 3 at least. And we got a chance to make the playoffs. That's all we can ask for at this point in the season. I think, like I said, we've got a good game plan to try to get him going next week. So it'll be fun.
And go ahead, Mark.
I was gonna say, you mentioned the game plan. Is it something that you're gonna be looking to set up what you're gonna be trying to do next year now, even if it doesn't fit Hoffman's skill set going forward?
No, not necessarily. Because like I said, right now we still have a chance to make the playoffs, and until that dream is dead, we're gonna try to pursue that goal. And like I said, I mean, we've had 2 weeks to kind of test a little bit of things. We'll go back and we'll watch the film for the last 5 weeks and see what's worked with Hoffman, what hasn't. I mean, he was accurate on deep throws. He was accurate on short throws, and at times he wasn't accurate on either one. So we'll figure it out. Martin's doing a hell of a job defensively. Um, so as long as we can follow things going, I like our chances.
I got nothing else.
I was gonna say I don't have much else as well. A great game tonight, really a close effort. Just that missed field goal is a difference in this one.
Yep.
I will say it looks like Ender is saying he wants you to scroll down on your defense for some stats some more. So if you don't
Okay.
mind, Gage, and
But-
good luck to you.
Yeah,
boys
good
rest
luck
of
to
the
y'all.
night.
Yeah, good luck to you guys for the rest of the season, and yeah, go get them, boys.
Appreciate it.
All right. We're over here with the first win ever for NDSU. What are the vibes here in the locker room?
Major chub.
Hell yeah, man. That's the way we do it. We play defense. We run the ball for one drive, and we get a dub. That's how we roll.
4 picks, and 3 of them came from, I don't know his name, but he has number 1 on his back.
Parker is the man.
Insane defensive performance. Probably the greatest of defensive performance from one single man of all time. I mean, great win for you guys. Was there any pressure at the end of the game, though, when they had 20 seconds left?
I don't think so. I think when we ran that clock down to 20 seconds, I don't think they were going to be able to do much unless some fluky thing happened. Great job over there. CCU is a great team. They got great coaches. Like a lot of us, we're struggling with quarterbacks. And, today ours was terrible again. Didn't even have to do much thanks to their quarterback. So it's the way it goes.
Yeah, good win as well. I mean, take me through the decision to run the ball in the second half. Obviously, Vince Young the third wasn't playing very well, and running the ball. Take me the decision of doing that. I mean, like, brilliant
that was
idea.
a collective decision here amongst the three of us. We were talking about that, and we were like, hey, we haven't run it much early. Probably not expecting us to run. They continued to bring the blitz off the weak side, and we'll just run away from the blitz and hit them up the middle, and it worked out.
Yeah, that was a great game for you guys. You got any questions for him, Monarch?
Yeah, just looking forward for you guys. Getting this first win underneath your belt,
true.
and looking at your schedule going forward. You play Montana next week, and then you play Upper Iowa, both games in the Fargo Dome. So, what is the excitement like in that locker room right now after the victory here? And how are you planning to contain this team on the journey home to make sure they don't get in too much trouble when they get back to Fargo?
You got it, Cappy. Go for it.
Well, I mean, as in every great win, first time win. Remember my first time in college football, 0-10, and we get your first dub. I mean, you got to go celebrate. You got to go hit the frat houses, all those different things. As my coach would say, have fun, be smart. Okay, but the celebration needs to be short-lived. The job's not done yet. I mean, I've been saying it all year. We just got to finish. We finished this ball game. We had a complete finish, especially on the defensive side of things. The season's not done. We got 2 more victories that we can add to our belt. So we're still looking forward to Montana, but obviously we'll take a break, gets the juices flowing, all those different things. We'll come back this weekend and kind of get back to rolling on regular schedule to go have a dub. So we'll keep on moving.
Yeah, one game at a time, and if we string a couple together here, we got a good shot still to get in the playoffs possibly. So we'll see what happens.
How crucial was this win today to carry momentum into the Montana game, which is a crucial game to if you win that game and you win against UIU, you're gonna make the playoffs as a team that went 0-4 to start the first 4 games. I mean, how crucial was this win today for momentum wise?
Yeah, I wouldn't have said it before, but I think now I can after. There was some pretty significant pressure to get this W. We really thought we could get this one. And, I assumed that VY3 would be a little better. He wasn't, but we'll continue to work with him. We'll continue to work with the offense. And we're going to string a couple together, boys, and we'll see what happens after that.
Hopefully, I want to see you on the playoffs. That'd be so awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have to ask though, is Ender like part of the coaching staff or is he visiting?
No, he's the AD. Ender is the head
Yeah,
honcho.
just visiting.
I thought he was on. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. He actually is. Well, yeah. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
His presence tonight.
Never mind.
Yep.
All right, that's it
boys.
from us. I believe. You got any more questions?
No, not at all. Great performance all
Yeah.
around on both sides of the ball, and good luck to you guys the rest of the way.
Yeah, great win for you
Thank
guys.
you, guys.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Take care.
Yep, you too. Oh my god. Oh my bro. Bro, Gage needs to turn down his freaking RFL like intro theme. Oh well. But like that's gonna end this game. I mean, any takeaways from the win from NDSU?
Touchdown, in the air, to make it, and also the 2-point conversion to make it 11-14. But really, they were the difference in the game. They got that pick six and 4 interceptions against Hoffman. Was not able to get anything going for Coastal Carolina. So hats off to NDSU. And like I was saying, will be really interesting to see how they're going to be. I'm sure there'll be TikToks and different stuff with that team celebrating on the way back in the plane and different things. So congrats to them.
Yeah, and make sure y'all tune in a couple of minutes. We got Monarch, or not Monarch. That's all I meant. We got Georgetown and Montana. Monarch's going to be here. Me and Monarch are going to be there again.
We'll be there.
Back-to-back casting games. So make sure y'all are there, and we're going to end this stream, all right?
Absolutely.